What's up, guys? We are back here in Faeria, and we are on the ladder system. So we are cruising up the leaderboards. Rank 7 right now against another rank 7 here. So we've been doing a lot of ranked matches today. You can see we got a Wind-Earth hybrid deck. It's my own creation. It was kind of sort of taken from an opponent that beat me earlier today. And we modified it, of course. So let's see. No, destroy creature, destroy creature. Let's go ahead and do that. And the main combo is with this Oakling guy. This Oakling guy is really, really cool because he gives a +5/+5 to a random creature in your hand. And that's very, very sneaky when you combine it with the haste wind creatures. So dishing out, 10 to 15 points of damage if you can stack a couple of these guys together. Very, very powerful. Okay, so we got another rusher coming up at us. At this point, we don't have a taunt, so we just gonna have to let him rush. There's nothing we can really do about it. So I'm gonna dare. And we're gonna play a little bit of defensive in the beginning. And these players are quite creative up here in the under 10 rankings. Around the rank 15 or so, you see a lot of Lord of Terror decks, but you don't really see too many of those in this range. So the Kingsguard is actually quite popular in a lot of decks. It's a 3/6 and it's got taunt. A decent card overall. And you can see this really puts us in a kind of bind here. We're going to give him free cards. It doesn't matter. We don't care if this guy dies or not. He's actually just a sacrificial lamb. So we're going to now... Ideally, I would have wanted to move up, but we can't because he's taunted. We have the Feed the Forest to combo with this guy as well. So we can't do any of that. We're going to go ahead and just build some wind over here on the right. We could have built 2 additional lands over here to kind of stop him, but we need to get going. We need to get going up here because we have a lot of DPS in this deck, and we can normally outrace anyone else that is rushing with just how much power that this deck has. We literally need 1.5 turn to smash people into the ground. So red now. And we don't win all the time. It's not saying this is an unbeatable deck by any stretch of the means. Probably about a 75% win ratio here. And of course, I'm still learning. There's so many different combos going on in this deck. And also who you're playing against really matters on what kind of cards and what kind of counters you want to do. So there's so much strategy involved. So at this point, we could buff up our guy to make it a 3/6. And then at that point, we could not do anything. That would just kind of be a wasteful buff. So we don't want to do that. We do have our Wind Soldier. It's not going to do anything there. I think possibly the best play. So he's probably going to go down here and hit me with the Kingsguard. And then he's going to hit and kill the Oakling with the boss, bringing him there. So I think the best play is to just play offensive as well. Potentially just going... And then, yeah, going all the way up here. Because, I mean, I think that we can outrush him. That's what this is going to come down to right here. We're leaving our guy here, letting him kill us. So that's going to take one of his actions. Yep, so he moves up. He's got position now. Bringing up another guy. So thankfully he didn't bring out a creature that deals extra damage every hit. This is not too bad. So we can survive for two more turns here. Which it may seem pretty bad, but we can do a lot of damage this turn. So our monk got that boost right there. So then we also draw a card. So we can do 7 plus 3. We can do 10 damage this turn. That's a lot of damage, plus we've got buffs. We can do 14 damage this turn already. And then we have our oh shit card right here. That's, yeah, it could be a game changer. The Doomsday card, very, very sneaky. So let's see what can we do here. We're going to do what we wanted to do. Our initial plan was like this. And then move over. And then buff. And then drop. And then do we want to buff again? That's the question here. Because if he has anything for 3... No, you're not going to have anything for 3. We can't buff again, so we don't have the energy. Alright, and there we go. So we have the kill next turn. We also have an additional hero in the back here. So let's see, can he kill us? So 1.5 turns right there, guys. Literally, 1.5 turns, because he thought he had this game in the bag. But we may have just pulled out a quick steal with that move. Let's see if he has anything. For 3 energy, I can't really think of any card in the deck that can do anything here for 3. He can potentially get 4 by... actually, he's going to get a lot. Oh, shit. That's bad. So he's going to get 2, 4, 7. He can get 8 energy. Oh, shit. 8 energy. He can do a lot with 8 energy. But I still don't think, yeah, there's no, red doesn't have a kill a creature card. Red doesn't have any of that. And, unless he drops down a green, and he has green in his deck also, which has a taunt, I don't think he has anything to stop this guy. And then even if he does stop that guy, we have this guy. Okay, so he does have something to stop it. Alright, so we got a lot of options here. We can feed the forest. We can kill this guy to gain 10 Faeria to draw a card. We can then 4/4, so that's 4 left. Feed the forest. And we don't know what we're going to get with our feed the forest. So let's do that. We need to play a grass. Don't have... Because, yeah, we don't have enough energy to do a kill a card over here. We don't have enough power to kill this guy with any of our creatures in the deck, even with the 2/4 bonus. So let's go ahead and feed the forest with our guy. Do we want to? No, we don't want to give him energy, so we're going to feed the forest. Get all that. So that didn't help us. We can drop down this guy and drop down that. We get to attack. We get to prayer. We get to earthcrafts. Create a forest. Create a desert. So we're going to create a desert. We have a last nightmare. We don't have anything there. So at this point, we are going to go and doomsday it. And now we are racing here, guys. Down to 4. 4 against 4. He doesn't have any taunts in his deck. Or, any haste creatures in his deck. So we're at a good advantage here. We, sure, we haven't to draw it, but we have our opportunity here. We have our window of opportunity. We got a lot of haste creatures. Sadly, we don't have any haste creatures that can do 4 points of damage on one turn. We can drop down our taunt down here. So he's only got 4 energy as well. This is going to be crunch time. So luck of the draw was not in our favor there. Let's see what he's got going on. Alright. 3/3 creature. He can't kill us next turn unless he's got a buff. But if we can't kill him this turn, we're probably going to go ahead and drop the Willow right here to taunt, to hold the guard area. Because all we need is a couple of little creatures, and we got this. Okay, so no, we're going to go ahead and... Let's go ahead and draw a card actually here. We got Earthcraft. Okay, so let's go ahead and taunt. Don't have anything else there. I think that is the best play. And we are just looking for any haste creature. So once you get a haste creature, we can prayer and get our energy and just start combos, and just it should be game over. All we need, I think, is one haste creature, and this is game over. So come on, top deck it, just pull it. Ah, where's the heart of the cards here? All right, so Gift of Steel. He could have killed us this turn with that card if we didn't have the taunt down. Now he's got 1 energy again. I don't know if he can play anything for 1 energy. Oh, Seafers. All right, now 0 energy. So again, we just need a haste card and we should win. All right, here we go. Haste card. Perfect. So, yeah, we are so close. All right, so we need a buff potentially. Let's draw a card. Yes! Oh, he's too expensive. We can't. Okay, so we're going to prayer. Oh yeah, feed the forest. Oh no! It's not enough! It's not enough, guys! No! So close! We needed 1 more energy! Ay! So close. Ay, 1 more energy. Good game, puppy. So, our top decking skills failed. It failed. But yeah, there we go. That is the decks. The combos. Didn't get to really see too much of the combos in that game, so let's go do another one as we are on our quest all the way up the leaderboards here. Jumping back right in. And it's cool with so many of you people playing this game, Faeria. That's what it's called. It's free to play on Steam and iPad right now. So go ahead and download it. Check it out. It's card game meets board game. It's a lot of fun if you like those kind of games. If you mix those two together, you get this crazy board game, card game. No trading, sadly. No trading cards yet. But hopefully that's in the future. Right now it's just a collectible card game. And yeah, so they've got different modes. They got draft mode. They've got ladder mode. Then they also have like single player puzzle mode and challenge mode against the NPCs. Very, very, complete game here. Lots of gameplay. Probably about 30 or so hours of puzzle mode for solo players. And then the ladder, you have endless possibilities there. You've got the esports in the background. The top 10 players in the ladder get invited to a private tournament for some cash. And then you got special skins and things like that. So there's a lot of good things going on with this game. And the game's been around for about 3 years now. Beta tested for a long time, actually. It was kickstarted about 4 years ago. And it's been in development for, about a year before that, I believe. So this company has been around for 7 years. And they're still, kicking. They're still going, guys. So that's always a good thing. All right, let's see here. I normally want to start off with green, so let's re-roll all of this. Alright, re-roll all of that. And we are hoping for some green cards, and then also hoping for the cards that give more land. Drawing a blank on what it's called right now. Maybe we'll just top deck it right here. Pull it off. Nope, Doomsday. So I like green because it doesn't look as intimidating when you drop a green creature and you go up like this. People are like, "What are you doing? That's not a green doesn't rush like that. What are you a moron? Are you stupid? Like, what are you doing?" And so this just kind of throws them off, and they'll go left, go right, a lot of times. So then here next turn we can drop down 2 colorless tiles, and then we gain position of this critical spot. This spot right here is critical for our rush. You want to have at least one of these 5 tiles for the yellow rush. Because that will allow you to instantly hit the god with the haste cards. With the Wind Soldier, you can actually hit him from very, very far away with lots of positions because it's got charge 3. So Wind Soldier is a very, very sneaky card. Let's see if we can full-on combo here with this deck. We are looking for these 1/5 earth creatures that when they die, they give +5/+5. And so we want to just stack up on the Wind Soldier here, potentially. And then we can also just feed the forest on the Wind Soldier once that happens, because he's going to die anyway. We can feed the forest on the Living Willow. We can also feed the forest on that creature that has to die to get that special effect. So that's a good play. That's one of the counters to this deck, is having guard creatures. So at this point, we're going to lock this guy down over here. I'm going to go ahead and drop a wind, lock that one down. Potentially could have smacked him with a +2/+4, but I don't really mind taking damage with that thing. That thing is there to take damage. And then let's just go ahead and drop down another one. So, like, he has, like, right now he's like, what the heck is this guy doing? He has no idea at what strategy, what gameplay that we are actually using here. This is such a weird land placement that I think this potentially throws people off on this deck. This deck is very, very slow to start, and then it goes kaboom, like 1.5 turn kill, like you saw in the previous game. So he's charging down with more of these creatures. And we're also going to just starve him of his energy by killing out these guys, getting away from that taunting. There he goes, the Oakling. This is the bad guy that we want. This creature is amazing. Let's go ahead and drop down. We need another grass for our feed the forest. Let's go ahead and actually buff this guy up, so now we can finish him off. We can come here and we can actually take that energy, come down here, smack this guy. So, like, I don't know what he was thinking, what he was doing. Very, very interesting play. He's going, making whatever, and yeah, he's now lost some units. We're able to drop down troops. And we've got this guy cornered. He's cornered in the bottom left. And yes, he's got position with the fire lands down here in our god area. But we have taunts. And we have this green dude, this Oakling. So we've got a lot of creatures there that don't really hurt. But his deck, I don't know. I mean, this is probably a Lord of Terror deck, it looks like, with the Grim Guard. And then these little guys. Does he have a big fire creature? That's a question. Oh, here comes the Hellfire. And that's scattered pretty nicely for me. Nothing died. He can kill the Living Willow now. He's going to guard it up. Oh no, that's a Famine. Alright. But the Oakling, he just soaked up some damage, and that's what he was there for. He was there to soak up damage. He's there to die. And that's the thing people like, I don't know, when I first saw this card, I was like, what? The Oakling kind of sucks. But now that I realize, like, the potential, the power that this guy has, he's amazing, guys. Alright, so we can finish off the Bloodsinger again. Now, he's got no energy, too, and he's strapped for energy. Oh, my God. We are in a good spot here, so let's go ahead and drop down that. Let's go ahead and drop this guy down. And if we want to, we could taunt this guy to keep him locked down here. I don't know if we really want to do that because, yeah, it's going to hurt us. I'm okay with him killing this little follower. So if he decides to go up there and kill the follower, I'm okay with that. So let's see what he plays here, what he does. He's going up there. Going to kill the follower. He's going to kill the other Living Willow. So we can go ahead and just collect our energy as well. And because we can still build land over here. And this is why I was okay with the guy dying. Is that we didn't need to have that creature alive. We've got a great spot. We've got Feed the Forest. We're building up our combos here. Drop that guy down. Get ready for the forest. And we are good to go. We're keeping the Wind Soldier so we can have a big card to get buffed up by the Oakling. And we're using these little guys because they do special effects like draw a card or do additional damage. The Wind Soldier also has charge 3, so we can gather him from, like, even over here. He could charge up. Or, like, here, he could charge up. The Wind Soldier can bypass this guy. So if this guy's here, he can charge from there all the way up to here and smack the god. So we're almost in striking zone right now. So we're going to have 8 points of damage with our Oakling dead. And we can kill him whenever we want with Feed the Forest. It's not that efficient to kill him right now with Feed the Forest. Nice, another Oakling. So let's go ahead and actually drop the Oakling up here. Yeah, so now we're at 13 points of damage. So we don't even need to drop him up there, because if you drop him there, he can come down and smack him. I don't think he's going to do that, but let's drop him back here. Because we are getting slightly low here. 11 HP. Every time he hits, he's going to do 2 damage. And then he's got some more of these guys. So this is the first time that we've seen his Rebel Slinger. So he's got 2 more of those in his deck. He's also got the 3 direct damage as well. And he's probably got Lord of Terror in his deck as well. So he might drop down another one of the Grim Guards here. Or Lord of Terror. Nope. A Cypher. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. We can Doomsday this. Oh, I so just want to Doomsday it. Oh, I think we have this in the game here with the Doomsday. This is awesome, guys. So, Doomsday combo coming up. We don't have to do anything here at all. We could just smack each other just for the heck of it. But I'm going to Doomsday just to blow it up and just be like, ah! So we're going to drop the Doomsday. Wonder why we still have 1 energy. That was supposed to drop us down to 0. I don't know why we have 1 energy. But yeah, so now our Wind Soldier's got 13 points of damage. We're 1 point away. That's kind of rough. 1 point away. Alright, so let's drop down the Wind Soldier. Got 13. And then there it is. Feed the Forest, get that energy back. And kaboom, there's a combo right there, guys. You don't see every day. Doomsday into the win. Cool, cool stuff. I love these crazy combos. Yeah, and I mean, when I saw Doomsday, that card is so bad. It's horrible. It kills everything on the map. It's supposed to drain your Faeria down to 0. It's supposed to end your turn. And it cuts your life in half, rounded down. So it's a really, really, like, oh shit card. But we just comboed with it, and we got a victory out of that. A lot of times you don't need to use the Doomsday, but it's just a nice card to have in the deck to give a crazy combo like that. and sometimes it just works. It works like magic. If we, if we had a card to just kill the Cypher or Cipher, that 6 energy card, it would have done the same basic thing. We could have killed him, and then we could have just slowly but surely inched our way up. It would have been a little bit slower to do it. The Doomsday is more dramatic, and it's more, oh my god, like, what just happened? That was cool. And it's faster, like I said, if we did it the other way, if we did it with the kill a creature card, which costs 2 more energy, costs 6 energy instead of 4, we would have needed a couple more turns to actually organize that combo, because we have to feed the forest, we have to kill off the other Oakling, we have to get another land positioned up there. Alright, so we could do all wind here. I really don't like doing wind, because people know that wind has all these crazy, haste cards. But let's just try it here. We've got a decent starting hand. We've got 2 wind creatures. Oh, this is a god person here. This is going to be very interesting. This is the first time that we've ever fought a god person. Rank number 41 in the gods. Very, very impressive here. Let's see what this guy's got in his deck. This is going to be a nice thing to see what these gods use, how they play. Alright, so let's drop a grass up here as well. So we have every creature in our deck. This is quite rare. We have all these creatures. He's probably going to drop 2 colorless. No. Is he going to use his... No, he's not. He is going to use it. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. If he's going to use that free land card, I would have used it in the middle and then put his wind right there. So now he's going to play it, and then he's going to charge. No, he can't. Charge 2. I don't know. But these guys are pretty powerful. So he's saving that card to buff these guys up. So when he uses it, these guys are going to get +2, +0, which is going to make them pretty damn strong. So let's go ahead and drop down this. And end our turn. So we want him to kill us. We're going to do a little bit of damage to him in the meantime. Hopefully he doesn't play too many action cards to just buff up to 6. Alright, so another wind card over there. And now, is he going to play it? He's going to block us off potentially. Yep, blocking us off. That's a very good play, actually. Oh, wow. Nice. Nicely done. And he's going to get a move for 8 points. Look at that. Big hit. So, yeah, these things are strong. Alright, so we can drop down the taunt in the middle. And now, wind, wind, wind. Alright. Could drop that down. He does have those kind of destroy. So it costs 4 energy. He could destroy another creature with 3 attack or less. He's got 1 card left, though, guys. So this is going to be risky. Do we want to do that? Do we want to risk our shot that he has that card? Or should we just drop down a desert and then... Yeah, let's drop down a deserts. And let's go ahead and drop down our big guy here. Moving up onto his deserts. And then smashing that thing dead. So we've got the other one locked down. He can't really do too much right now, hopefully. He hopefully doesn't have 2 action cards to buff himself up to 6/4. But we can put a desert up here. Hopefully he doesn't block that. Okay, he didn't block that. He's going to collect Faeria now. So, friendly creatures summon adjacent to this creature, gain dash 2 and flying. Right. So, yes! We can get... This is why I like playing against other wind decks, because we have a better wind deck, in my opinion. We have a stronger, more, like, faster-paced wind deck. We can drop that one. Yeah, cheaper, keep some more options open. Let's go there. And we got our prayer. We've got our card. We can go create another desert. And put that one over there to collect the energy. In the meantime... Yep, and we got that still on lockdown. We've got a +2. If we wanted to, we could buff this. Let's go ahead and buff this and then take this thing out. Because he's got nothing. He's got one card. And we have just board control right now. We have a massive 7/4 creature up here. He's got 2 cards left in his deck. I think we're going to take down a god, guys. I think we are taking down this god. And he has just surrendered because he knows it's over. He knows it's over. Look at that. We moved up to rank 6. A much stronger opponent. Oh! The first time that has happened right there. Impressive, guys. So I don't think we can get any better than that. We defeated a much stronger opponent. He was a god among men. And now let's just end it right there. Thanks for watching, guys. I will post the deck video right here at the end of this. So this is the full deck. We call it Lightning because it's quite frankly lightning in a bottle. Comes out of nowhere and just smacks you. We got 3 Feed the Forest, 2 Earthcrafts. Mainly because we only have 2 Earthcrafts. We don't even have all the cards yet. We don't have enough energy to craft another one. We have Wild Growth in here pretty much as a substitute for an Earthcraft. I'd really like to just throw another Earthcraft in here because that one gets you to draw a card and then you can place it yourself rather than just doing random RNG. But random RNG can be fun and crazy, and this deck's got a little bit of RNG in it. So then we have 3 of the Elderwood Embrace. We've got 3 of the Living Willow. 3 of the Oakling, which is pretty much the heart and soul of the combos here. We've got the Prayer. These guys, potentially I could take one of these guys out. I think 2 might be enough, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of partial. I like this card because it helps you cycle through your deck more. If I were to take one of these cards out, I probably would put the card that heals you for 5 and that lets you draw a card for 3 energy. That card might be it. And then we got 3 of the Followers because they are, 2-1 against gods. We got 1 Soul Drain in here just because I like having a low energy removal card. Then we have 3 Monks, which is my bread and butter. Draw some more cards. Let's go. We've got 2 Wind Soldiers. I'm surprised. I thought we actually had 3 Wind Soldiers in here, so that is quite shocking. 1 Doomsday, and then 2 Last Nightmares, because we always need to have some removal for some big crazy creatures like those, Lord of Terror cards and just big bad creatures that come about. So that's the deck that we're using there in those 3 matches that you just saw. We went 2-1 in that session, so pretty good, and we beat a god among men. Oh man, awesome stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Try the deck out. You got any creative combos or ideas, post them down below. Love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching.